Yeah, sustainability at Just Salad revolves around our vision for the 21st century food system. We, as a brand, believe that 21st century eating should be a combination of things. It should be climate smart, zero waste, consciously convenient, affordable, and plant forward. So, unpacking that, there are a few elements there. And we believe, by the way, this vision is pretty unique to our brand and that we deliver on that vision in a very differentiated way. So for example, zero waste refers to our reusable bowl program that we started in 2006. It refers to innovations like our bring back program. Behind me is the bin where you can return your bowl and we wash and sanitize. Plant forward means encouraging plant-based protein alternatives like dairy chicken. We removed beef from our menu in 2019 and evolving towards plant-based options. Another example is vegan cheese. So yeah, sustainability at Just Salad revolves around those principles that I outlined. And we're trying to do new things around those principles every day.
And so one of the things that you did this year was your Earth Bowl. Can you tell me a little bit about what it was like to, you donated as part of this Earth Bowl? I mean, I'll let you explain it. I'm not going to be as good as you, so.
Sure. So Just Salad is one of these brands that carbon labels its menu. We were early to that movement. And one day I noticed that MasterCard had partnered with a Swedish startup to do some carbon labeling around financial transactions on your credit card bill. So I contacted MasterCard and I said, listen, I love that you are also interested in carbon literacy. Just Salad is trying to make that connection between food and climate through carbon labels. I would love to learn more. And so as part of that conversation, we ended up joining MasterCard's Priceless Planet Coalition, which has a very ambitious goal of bringing businesses together to plant lots of trees around the world and achieve reforestation of areas that need it by 2025. So this is a nature-based solution to climate change. Reforestation of the Amazon, for example, is one area where they're working. And so we joined the Priceless Planet Coalition. And the next step was to say, okay, how do we help the effort to plant trees and achieve reforestation? And we said, well, we serve salads, we sell salads, let's donate a percentage of proceeds from each salad to Conservation International, which plants the trees on behalf of the Priceless Planet Coalition. And that was the birth of the Earth Bowl. We worked with MasterCard to name the bowl, create the bowl, determine the ingredients, and it's resulted in tens of thousands of trees planted since its launch in September.
And it's now become a permanent part of your menu, correct? The salad itself, not necessarily the donation part.
Yeah, that's another exciting thing. Like when we do these partnerships, we're obviously looking to have positive environmental impact, but the bowl itself was interesting in that we used vegan cheese from BioLife, and it just had a great earthy flavor profile with beets and for example, and the vegan cheese, and it was popular enough that we said we want this to be a permanent addition to the menu.
Well, it's just such like a classically good salad. I mean, I've had it. It's just like it's a good classic salad that like has all the right ingredients. So it's, of course, that makes sense that it would stay on the menu, to me at least.
Glad to hear you liked it. That's great.
And so, you mentioned a little bit this pilot program that you've had to return bowls. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I know it's just in the pilot stages and other companies have tried to do it, but nobody's really gotten it on a big scale. I mean, you're 50 locations. So that would be the biggest scale I think that we've seen if this ends up spreading. So can you tell me a little bit about the program and how it's been going?
Yes. So our thesis on reusables is that one, reusables are a growing movement throughout our culture in various categories, not only food and delivery and takeout, but in other consumer sectors. As a restaurant company, we're obviously big on reusables. We've been doing them since 2006, but this new pilot that you're asking about makes it more convenient for customers because you're ordering digitally. Let's say you're on the Just Salad app. or orderjustsalad.com, and you want to receive your pickup order in a reusable container, you can't do that. You weren't able to do that before this pilot. So now you can come to Just Salad, you place that order online, and you can pick up your order in one of these green reusable bowls. What happens after that is the next time you come back to Just Salad, you can drop the bowl off for washing and sanitation, and you don't have to worry about it. And so that pilot is now in 2 stores, and we are working very hard to scale up that pilot through our app in 2022 and beyond. And we support all types of reusable models. We're a partner of Deliver Zero, which is also like a zero waste reusable platform for food delivery. We just think you need lots of different solutions to tackle this pretty unsustainable problem of food delivery and takeout waste.
No, I've been staring at that green bowl behind you. It's so different from the blue one. It's nice. It's nice to see a different color too, but the blue bowl is just so Just Salad. I mean, it's become so much a part of your brand that it's so easily recognized that people could just see a blue bowl and go, oh, that's Just Salad, without even seeing the label. What is it like to kind of have that brand recognition at this point?
It's great because we didn't start it as an add-on to the brand. Our founder, Nick Kenner, who's still our CEO, started the program in 2006 when he founded the company. So it's inherent to our operations and in our training and our messaging. What I think we need to improve upon is messaging and explaining to the customer what the benefits of reuse are. Besides the fact we give you free food in exchange for reducing waste, we have also worked with academic experts to quantify how much water, carbon emissions, and waste you're saving every time you use one of these bowls. And that's not necessarily obvious to everybody. So we need to do a better job as a company, as an industry, to say, this is why reuse is truly a solution that you should pay attention to, and that really has benefits you can quantify.
And so will part of that be involved in, I mean, you guys carbon label your food. Will part of that be involved in the way that, like, will you say this is the carbon footprint of taking a plastic fork? This is the carbon footprint of using a reusable container versus taking one. Will that be part of the future of Just Salad? I mean, I'm not trying to get you to promise anything.
No, it's fine. Certainly in the future, we'll be able to say to our customers, after X number of uses of the reusable bowl, you have prevented this many carbon dioxide emissions, you have prevented this much water use, and you have saved this much waste. And that's in addition to the carbon labeling work we've done on our food. So yes, just getting more clarity for the customer on exactly how much they're preserving in natural resources is our goal.
And have you heard feedback from customers on what it's like to get all of this information given to them?
No, not yet, really. I think our customers, what we hear more about from our customers on social media is, how does this work? Why is this better? So I think that's the first step, like providing that transparency.
And so you guys just opened your 50th location. Congratulations. What is it like growing a brand that is sustainable? Because I'm sure that the way that you grow is also going to be sustainable. You wouldn't just forget about that, as you're a very sustainable brand in all aspects. What is it like to grow? 50 is approaching the next big number. 100's the next one, but you've checked 50 off the list. I realize I'm pushing a little bit there, but but you enter the next market when you hit 50. So what is it like kind of growing a brand like this, but keeping sustainability in mind?
It's exciting in the sense that you have a bigger megaphone for your authentic message. And you are excited about the fact that more people seeing your brand and participating in your brand can help you achieve the environmental impacts you're seeking to achieve. On the other hand, you have to make sure that the people you hire are bought into the mission. that they are participating in these programs themselves as customers, and that you are training your people in store to be ambassadors for the brand. And so we have sustainability champions in our stores who we provide a little extra training to on sustainability matters to really get them emotionally invested in the topics of climate change, food waste, packaging waste. So I think what I'm saying is you have to really train on it and hire for alignment of your people with the mission.
And then, so just to wrap up, what is kind of something you're looking forward to in the next year? What is something you hope, you dream, you want to happen, personally, professionally, for the world? Just, what are some of your thoughts?
I hope that more and more we as a society get mobilized around the fact that as consumers, we really can take daily actions and vote with our dollars on the culture changing innovations we need to solve our ecological crises. Not to be alarmist, but it truly is one. And that means what I mean by that is I hope that brands like ours working with other brands can help to find the right messages and communication tools that really shed light on the fact that it's not hopeless and that you can do something every day to change the direction we're headed in.
Well, the fact that it's not hopeless is a good note to end on. That's still positive. I mean, we have work to do. There's no denying it. We have work to do, but it's not hopeless. So thank you so much, Sandra, for speaking with me today.